So yeah, so I can't believe. Okay, so now I've officially done Joker. Wait, what did I do? Was Joker the first one? I can't. You know, you've done a few. No, actually, your grandson Spider-Man was my very first. That was my first ever kind of superhero character, other than the Widow from Into the Badlands, but she's a painting. Um, but yeah, the Spider-Man and the Raikou were my first, and then I did a Joker, and then I did Harley, and today I did Venom.
And her Venom kicked ass if y'all didn't see it. I'm
So
telling you.
exciting. Okay, so
Very
for
good.
any yeah, so for anyone watching, make sure to go click and like and share and send this out. We didn't go live on Madness, but you guys definitely share out our Madness stuff too, because I asked Pops to come on with me because when I look at the names on these boxes that I have, Pops, every single one of these people, I wouldn't even know who they were if not for you. I mean, for real. Like, that's the only reason I know any of these people, follow any of these people, have any clue who any of these people are, is because of my introduction and my being a member of Madness and knowing you and my comic book loves. I was going to try to share the stream to Madness. Actually, I totally, because I had to
I
change my.
got it. I just shared
Did
it
you
to
already
Matt.
do it? Okay,
Yeah.
we're 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 so alike. We're all like, we're on it. We're sharing it. We got it. So if you're watching, throw up a comment, say hi to us. This is Dory with Doris Jones Labors of Love. And of course, Pops Van Zandt, poet, artist, host of many shows, many man of many talents. Okay, so look at this, Pops. I I had to ask Pops to come on with me because I am a 51-year-old little kid today
About
on
to have Christmas, huh?
fucking Christmas morning. For real. I like I I have an app called Shop Something, and I get notifications if my email, it's attached to my email, my Gmail. So if I get anything that's affiliated with that email, I get told. Woody Muller. Hi, Dory.
Here you
Hi,
go,
Pop.
buddy.
Hi, Woody. So, and I have Gemini mailers. I know what they are. I feel so smart.
Now, who all do you got there? I mean, is that which critic is that? The Life on Cora 4?
I've already opened. Oh, thank you for reminding me because I was actually, it was super late at night. That's a good point. It was super late at night when I got this, when my roommate checked the mail, and I opened this because I couldn't wait. And yes, so for those of you watching, Life on Cora 4 is with by Mike Jimmy of Fairies and Ints, and he has a current campaign. Um, oh, I didn't put his
The
link.
Radiant Sight.
The Radiant site. I put the links of all of these ones I'm going to open, but I forgot about Mike because I had already opened it. But I'll go back and make sure it's in there. But this is Life on Cora. Pops has already seen it. I've
Oh,
already
yeah.
read it because
Oh, yeah.
I
I
couldn't
got
wait.
copies of that all over the house.
Did you do
Like
your
right there, look, that right there is the Stone Surfer cover
yeah,
on the shelf behind me back there. That's
okay.
the Stone Surfer cover at number 3.
Do your
It's in a
grandkids
frame, baby. It's in
I
a
was
frame.
gonna do your grandkids read Life on Cora?
They've read 1 and 2, I think.
Yeah, because
So
they're
far.
they're super. I mean, like they're great.
Oh yeah,
I'm as an adult, they're great stories, but they're
yeah.
also, even if you're a kid, as
They're
long as you
perfect.
can read.
No, they're
I
perfect.
think
Sophia, the one that was just down here, the one that
yeah,
was just down here, she
right.
loves the sharks and the dinosaurs and the animals, and
Yes.
yeah, gravitated right to that one. They all have their different tastes. The boys are more superhero, Minecraft, Ben 10 type stuff, and the girls like the cat noir and the Disney princesses, and I mean, it's like
Mm,
they all have their tastes. It's
they all
pretty
have their
cool.
taste. So I'm gonna start with uh I'm gonna start with the one from Josh. This is from Cutthroat Comics. he couldn't make it on. I did send him an invite. He is busy with the kids, and so he couldn't make it and watch me open it live. But he said he will watch it later. So I'm gonna get it out of the way at the beginning because I know he's gonna watch the video, and they'll all have to just watch it, you know. But Gemini mailers are pretty cool because they keep everything pretty intact. But this is his turkey.
Buy Geminis. The discount code for our Gemini mailers is Volt10. 10% off on your discount on your Gemini mailers.
That's an IndieVolt, right?
Yep.
Okay.
But I mean, when you order your Geminis, they'll have a place where do you have a discount code? You put in Volt10 and you're good to go to get a 10% discount. It's through IndieVolt, but it's available to everybody. You know.
But that's if it fits in one. Like I know Life on Quora. I don't think Life on Quora fits in a Gemini mailer.
Now, see, we had this conversation.
Maybe it does. Maybe it does.
Well, see, these things have extra folds. Look. These things have extra folds, and you can fold them out wider.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? And if it's not wide enough, you just make another fold, and you fold it out a little wider. These things can
you probably
also
use two together, maybe. Huh?
It's like yeah, these things are adaptable, and they do have bigger sizes too for the English, you know, for the UK size. They do have bigger size.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna switch to the bigger view for me. You're still in the screen, but this is for those of you watching. This is Turkey Sharks from Cutthroat Comics, and Josh Nealis is the creator, and his link for his website is in the description of this video. Look at the colors. Look at the colors on this page, Pops.
I've never seen this book. Where'd this come from? How come nobody was dropping links in the
You know, I'll let Josh know. Pops is like, excuse me, where happened? So this is Turkey Sharks. I thought you knew all the books, Pops.
No, look. I used to have time to go out and look for stuff. I don't have time anymore. It's like if you're not dropping that link where I can see it, I don't know.
I don't know. Let me look. You'll know now if you. So Josh Nealis, I'm fairly certain you know him. It says that the Art A cover Kickstarter exclusive cover is by Cristiano Reina. Is the cover, and then Brian Silverback did a variant. Yeah, Loxley. Tornado Kid was created by Loxley. And the last name is Nealis. I'm gonna have to ask Josh if that's family. My son and that's cool. Josh and his son are watching right now. Tornado Kid is his character, and it was created by, I'm assuming Loxley is his son. That's a cool name. That's rad. Okay, this is funny. Basic Bitch Zebo cover by I like Basic Bitch. It actually says that. This is why Josh and I are friends. But okay, so Shauna Mad colors by Shauna Mad. Chris Mad did the Basic Bitch Zebo cover. So this is a read for me for later. Mike Walters, what does Mike say? Oh hey, wait, up, and you said hi back. Okay, so this
I want to jump in real fast. Can you make me a mod of your YouTube channel real quick?
I thought you were.
I don't think I am.
I'm almost certain that you're.
No,
I know
I'm not lit up blue. I just made a comment in the chat on YouTube. If you go on YouTube, I don't think I am.
I'm almost. Oh, that's it's crazy. I have you in my approved user thing. Pin message report. Oh, that's how do I make? Oh, add moderator.
There you go. Make me a mod so I can drop
Talks is now okay. I have granted you the wrench, as you guys say. So
and now, Josh, go join the madness, baby. Oh, there we go. See,
Josh is in the madness. I'm almost certain he is.
I just looked. He's not in. Josh needs to join the madness.
Okay, so he did want me to tell him whether or not the magnet was in here, and I don't see a magnet. He did when I messaged Josh earlier. I don't know how big it is or small it is, but oh wait, let me make sure. No, Unless it would be it wouldn't be in the book. Nope. It's not in the bag. No, Josh, I'll message you as well later, but there's no magnet in here. So that was my first book. So it's called Turkey Sharks, and I'm super excited. This is issue 1, so I'm getting in on it at the beginning. As many of you know, I'm learning this whole comic book thing, and in addition to getting excited by the art, excited by the stories, getting to look at all this stuff, as someone who's going to hopefully create her own comic book, I get to see how it's done by the masters.
There you go.
Okay, so next is from, guess who this is from? This is from our lovely couple, Chris and Diane, who were on our show last night.
Oh, which one do you got there? Which one
I don't think it's Cluster Fudge 1 because at the time I could only afford to back the digital on that one. I want to say this is the other one, the dystopian.
Cyclopean. Yes.
Cyclopean.
Yes.
Pops is here to remind me the names of the books.
The ones I know about anyway.
Josh, you're never going to hear the end of the fact that Pops didn't know about your book.
Dude. Look, Josh, all I do is promote people's crowdfunders all day, every day. I have shows for doing it. I do a weekly or a monthly online con for a whole weekend promoting people's work. That's what I do, bro. When I see something I haven't never seen before, I'm like, where were they hiding that at? The whole group, that group right there that I just posted the link to, it's for networking and promotion. We want you to come tell us what you're doing. Okay, it's not your normal Facebook group. It's not a who can beat who group. It's not any of that crap. It's come out here, promote what you're doing. If you find somebody you want to network with or collaborate with, that's what the madness is about.
So I have a sticker.
The great Cyclopean, yes.
And business cards. And then now, Pops, what do you guys call these? The little this it feels metal.
It's just a metal trading card. Metal card.
Metal
trading card. Yeah.
Pops has to tell me what the fuck I'm opening. This is my metal trading card. That's so cool. Okay. All right. So there's 2 in here because I'm almost positive. I don't think I'm supposed to have
they bonused you. Look at that.
I don't think I'm supposed to I can't remember.
They probably just sent it to you because you're a good person, Tori.
Mike says, Mike, you're so sweet. Someone just Facebooked me. Who's that? Rich. We're live right now, Rich. Rich I said now. He's like, what time is that here? And I'm like, right now. Like I'm live right now. He's so cute. Well, I wanted to invite him, even though none of this is his art, but I know he has something coming. But this one from Marv has that original artwork in it.
Now we opened up. Will opened up his live today with Marv on the stream. We had a blast.
I missed it. I was sleeping.
We had a blast. Marv was you know how Marv's smile is like half his face, right?
I know that.
He is so happy right now, man. And I love Marv and Linda. They're the best, man.
So this Pops, this particular book is the first one. Now Life on Korra is a pretty, I want to say Life on Korra is a lot of pages, but I want to say Cyclopean's probably the largest or longest story that I've gotten so far.
Yeah, what's it like 80 pages or something? I didn't know it was that big.
Look, it's pure bound or whatever.
That's probably about 48.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so this is cool. Now, remind me, it's Cluster Fudge 2 that they have the campaign. Because I did put, so for those of you guys watching or that maybe will watch later, there is a link for this stream on my YouTube.
I'm about to put it in the chat. I got you.
Okay. But they do have an open campaign for this one, the second one of this. Oh, I have a bookmark in here. So like I may not know what a metal trading card is, but I know what a bookmarker looks like. I get a bookmarker. I've been reading my whole life, and I'm like, yes. Can you believe I am literally surrounded by comic books on my bed. That is so crazy. Look, okay, look at this. It's another one. Also, a lot.
Now, is that number 1 or number 2? I can't tell.
This is number. It says. Oh wait, maybe that. No, it's not number 2. They're crowdfunding number 2. No, this is definitely number 1. And cool. There was one of their campaigns that I could have I think I backed twice because I couldn't afford to get the book, and then I went back and got the book. Maybe that's what happened. But there's my bookmark. Nice. I'm running. I'm gonna have to get whatever you guys put these in. They're literally sitting everything I have bought. Mike Jimmy's
one of these boxes over here. Is that?
I'm gonna have to get. Look, this is I haven't opened Marv's yet. But look, I have books.
Yeah. Now look, you can those the smaller things that are the magnetic close. They close with the magnetic strip.
Look who's here.
They're awesome.
Hi.
What's this guy doing? Man, look, this guy's still awake. It's open this morning, Rich. It's 2 in the morning, Rich.
You're gonna have to.
I'm aware of that, Pops.
So
well aware
Rich,
of that.
Real quick, I'll catch you. I opened Cyclopean.
Yeah, I can see that. That looks great, actually.
And they sent
really
me
does. And cluster fudge.
Oh, cluster fudge! My God.
I have Turkey Sharks from Josh Nealis of Cutthroat Comics. You missed that one.
Turkey Sharks.
It's called Turkey
never heard
Sharks.
of it.
It looks really.
I never fucking heard of that either.
You're all mad. Chris, Josh, they're all like, "What happened? What is Turkey Sharks?" Well,
what the fuck is Turkey Sharks?
I want to show Rich that page. Look at the use of the different panels and colors. I love it.
Which one is this? Turkey Sharks?
This is Turkey Sharks.
It's like chicken nuggets.
I guess I will find out. You know me, I'm so anti spoilers. I can't even tell you what the story's about. And this one you've seen.
Oh, Life on Korra, yeah, absolutely.
Turkey Sharks. Wait,
Turkey Sharks versus Life on Korra. It's like a tag team match.
The only comic book that I have bought that I can't show you guys, of course, is Incontessi, which I got digital, and then
I'm going to send you the art for the cover soon. It's going to go to you directly.
You guys, he's 8 hours ahead of me, and I'm holding scissors, and I'm thinking, I want my art, Rich. But listen, you've got commissions, and you've got jobs, and you've got.
I don't got shit. I'm awake. You woke me up.
No, sweetheart,
you woke my ass up. You'll like message. Like, oh, what? Where?
Like
what?
Seriously though, take your time.
I'm playing with the pussy cat. You know, it's like
really
no.
I'm on my channel. I don't have the disclaimer to put up like Pops can.
I said pussycat. I said pussycat. Well, what's wrong with that? Okay, thank you.
Well, get this now. Get this, Rich. This
woke
is
my ass up. This is what you're gonna get.
I knew that if I didn't at least invite you, you would be mad because this is from Critical Blast. And according to Marv, not only is Sin Killer in here, but so is my Billy Idol art.
Ooh.
I'm
Rebel Yell.
I'm gonna
cry more and more and more.
I'm gonna have private time with myself and my art later. I was gonna say the only comic book I bought that I don't have is Hybrids because I gave that to my oldest boy. It was one of it. I put it in his way to college stuff.
Oh God!
Here's the big dilemma: do I open the book or the art?
Oh fuck! What a choice!
They're both great. That's the killer part about
Well,
that.
yeah, you know, you're not
I'm gonna
losing out on
open-
either choice, but
I'm
I'm
gonna
like,
open the art first
yeah.
because I've actually already read half of
All right,
Sin
open
Killer.
the art
'cause
first. This
I
is
have.
gonna.
I can't take it.
Don't be
I
nice to that. Chill out. Take it
yeah, I
easy.
know. It's like I'm ripping it apart, but I love it so much.
Fuck me.
I told you there'd be more than one,
Mark.
didn't I?
What is
Holy
there?
shit. Okay, wait. I'm gonna show you guys this one first.
Oh boy.
That's a
Oh wow,
page.
that's nice. Yeah, you got to turn it right side up,
Turn it
Dory.
the right way. Turn it the right way.
Turn it upside right side up, Dory.
There you go.
There you go. Holy shit, that looks really good.
Yeah.
That's really fucking
now,
good.
this is from
No.
Sin Killer. This is from the book itself.
Yeah. And I think there's more in there.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's that. The other, it's the only. This is just a one of those
Okay.
cardboard board things.
Mhm.
And this,
Excuse me.
ready?
No,
Ready?
but yeah.
With a rebel, yeah.
Yeah. He cried more. Wow.
Ah!
I love it.
Loving
I love
this
it.
so much.
Yeah. Holy
That is
shit, that looks good. It's really good, man.
Good,
That looks really good.
Speaking
Fucking-
of playing with pussies, I will be having.
I'm not playing with any pussies. I'm just pussy cat. That's all. I said pussy cat. You know, what the hell, man?
I was talking about myself. I am not a
Okay.
monetary and I can say what I want.
Yes, you can. Yes, you
God,
can.
man. You know what? Watching
That's hot.
Billy Idol,
That's
isn't
hot.
it? This
It is. His art's amazing. I love Marv.
His Marv is just okay. So now
Marv is a fucking gem. He is such a
Fuckable.
sweet man. He really is. He deserves
Oh my
success a lot more than most of us do, including me.
Pops,
He's really good.
Were you watching earlier when Marv's wife made the comment about what she's going to do to him later tonight?
No.
So Marv
She's
was
taking
on
him
this
down through
morning.
there.
He
She
was
told
on.
him she's taking him down through there, Rich. She
Oh
told him.
yeah. He was on with the mail call opening with Will this morning.
Oh my God, should I be privy to this?
It's on a live feed, Rich. You don't worry.
I don't know if I want.
Dude,
I'm gonna close my ears.
She made it very clear. She made it very clear in a comment that what she was going to be doing to him later.
Wow.
She basically said she was going to be taking him down through there. That's basically what she said. Yeah.
This is crazy, you guys. This is like it's too much. You've seen. I know you've
That's
had.
fantastic.
Right,
Fantastic.
Rich?
I love it.
Such
Yeah.
a beautiful book,
Love
man.
it. It is. It's gorgeous.
It's so.
There's only
It really is
120
gorgeous.
of them, Rich. There's only 120 of them, bro.
I got one of them.
I know. Me too. Got one coming. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's only
Oh yeah, that's
120
beautiful.
of them.
It's fucking gorgeous. Come
the fourth or fifth issue of this, everybody's gonna wish they had one of them number ones, dude.
So,
well, they'll get them. You know, when he goes to he has to print more anyway if he goes to conventions.
No, but this is the first
Well,
print.
I think
There's only
Mike
120 of the first print run of this book. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
know?
Mike Jimmy and him sign a contract for Mike Jimmy to do another print run.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Yeah, Mike's going into the production of things.
Yes, he is.
All the Europe books are
Good for him.
I don't think
So,
RJ has any left either.
I don't like that view. So get this.
Mm.
Pops has already seen this, Rich, but I have to show you.
I want to see it. Oh my God. Ooh, that's yours.
That was mine.
Yes.
Look at what I did today.
That's lovely.
Isn't
Nice
it?
job.
Just fucking killing
Nice
it.
fucking
I'm digging
job. Holy shit, dude.
Shading,
Oh my God.
Rich, shading, as you well know, shading is no fucking joke, man. That he goes and shade here and shade here and shade here and shade here, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
yeah. Well,
The
and
Venom
you know what?
Venom has a black surface. Yeah, you're gonna put shading. What the hell?
This whole that was a fucking bitch and a half, man. It took me forever.
Blow up that. Can you blow up your screen, please, so I can see what you're talking
Want to
about
see it
better?
again?
Yeah.
Big and
Let me
big in it.
see.
Oh, sorry. See
The
my
hardest thing to do.
my
One of the
first
harder
Venom.
things to do. Yeah. Well, I like how you have the. Oh God, how can I say this without sounding like I fucking. I
The
love the
tongue.
way you have the tongue moving around like that. Jesus Christ. I can't fucking believe I said it.
Well, you have to give EVS Ethan Van Sciver that compliment because that was how he drew it.
He was watching his tutorials this morning.
Yeah,
He
well,
watched
I'm more
tutorials.
I'm more concerned about how Dory's drawing than Ethan Van Sciver's drawing because that's the subject at hand. I really
Yeah,
love.
I'm saying she was watching his tutorial when she drew that.
It was his
Ah,
tutorial
I
I
got
watched.
you. All right.
And you know what he taught me today, Rich?
What did he teach you today?
That you use a little X for the things that are going to be all black.
That if you give a, oh really? I only showed that to you about 4 months ago. What the fuck?
I'm like, you don't put X's on your work because you work so fast. You don't put X. You
Yeah,
don't
well,
have.
if I have to, I put little X's.
I've never noticed you doing that. But you know what I do? I do.
Only
God,
the masters
Wait,
do it. I'm
wait,
going to
hold
say
on.
that. Only
Let
the
me do
masters
this. Let
do
me
it.
do this for Rich the right way.
What?
I'm flipping the hair. Hold on. So you know what I do, Rich? When I draw my figures now, I've got my paper towel rolls and I've got my little strings that connect them, and
Why does this sound sexual? I don't know why everything you do.
Paper towel rolls
Please.
sounds sexual.
Yes. I no, it's her tone. It's not the thing. Paper
Well,
towel rolls don't really turn. Well, it depends. But if you're lonely, if you're lonely,
I was gonna say, are you getting any, Rich? I don't know. Why does it
well,
sound?
no, it's not many rolls of paper towels can fit around me properly. But
That's good.
I can't help it. I'm Italian. What do you expect? Anyway,
Anyway,
yes.
anywho, so yeah, like
I do have some good news, real fast. Good news. I just thought I got breaking news. Good news. You guys
Let's
know
hear it.
Luke Stone. You guys know Luke Stone. Hybrid.
Yes.
Is he recovering?
Yes, he's recovering. He just had a negative COVID test. Finally.
All right, good.
Let me get the exact so I don't mess this up.
It's been months. He's been in the hospital for months.
Yeah.
For a while,
For a while.
A long while.
It says Luke remains in ICU but is stable and recovering. Let's see. The tract is still attached to the vent, but Luke's lungs have a lot of healing to do, but he was able to do about 4 hours straight today on pressure support only, which means his lungs were doing all the work. So that's good news. He finally tested negative, and that was, let's see, his first negative since August 13th. That's how long.
It sounds like it ran its course, but the damage was done.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Holy shit.
He's going to have to watch himself for a while because your immune system is greatly compromised afterwards. And one of my girls that I mentored just had to have treatment for an infection that's not even related to COVID because she had nothing to fight. Like, it was just a run-of-the-mill thing that no one in the world would even probably have as a problem. And she had to get on, so Diana and Chris might be coming in a second. So I'm so glad the other reason I'm glad you're here, Rich.
Why?
I had to ask Pops because I didn't know all of these names. I'm like, well, clearly with the exception of Josh, because Pops didn't even know about his book.
What is that again? Turkey what? Turkey?
It's called Turkey Sharks.
Turkey. Oh God, that's going to be on the Sci-Fi Channel any fucking day now.
Look at the alien on the front. It's rad.
That's not even a shark.
Look at I know.
What the fuck?
Look at that ass. I'm just saying.
What did he do? Did he put a blindfold on and put errant words on the wall and threw a dart?
I don't know, but that's
put a bunch of words on the wall and threw darts at him.
I know it's like Christopher Turkey Shark. See if that works.
I'll feel bad if Chris and his son are still watching. I'm talking about this guy's ass, and his poor child is there watching me. I'm like,
no,
nice.
Chris, forgive me.
Hopefully, the toilet paper rolls chase the kid out the room.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
You know what they say about Germans.
What do they say about Germans?
You're probably gonna have bratwurst. It's a bait and switch. It's not even meant to be about that, but
I'm not even
people,
going to entertain
I
that
know,
idea as a thought.
sausages.
Wow.
Yeah,
You know,
you can't. You can't
every
go.
okay, so
Don't let him
stem
go.
killer is a different size. Someone want to explain the difference?
One is
One's bigger than the
A4.
other.
One is A4 UK, and one is
We were just talking
US.
about a whole different kind of size. So of course I go, while we're on the topic of size, why? And of course, the Netherlands guy with the beard, Mr. Lovely Gorgeous Mike Jimmy, is the guy with the biggest book.
Yeah, I never want to be around him in any type of like locker room or anything because then I'll feel deep shame for the rest of my natural life. I'll be like,
Right. And he's,
Michael, look at me and I go, "Hello, Richard, how are you?" And it's like the pendulum is swinging back and forth, and I'll be
not
like,
to
"Oh man,
mention
come
that
on,
he's
go away,
6'7".
dude."
In addition to that, he's 6'7". So go,
Yeah, I'm not gonna go. I'm never gonna go clubbing with this guy because I will never get laid. He will get all the women's, and I'll be like, "All right,
well,
I'll
when you come
drive
to San Diego,
again."
I'm gonna put on my 4-inch boots because I'll be 6'10" next year. Or yeah, 6'2".
Y-
Not
The fuck?
I'm 5'10". I'm 5'10" now, but with my Amazon Beauty boots, I'm 6'2". Anyway,
Okay, I'm
are you scared?
I'm 5'8", and when I have my shoes on, I'm 5'8" and a half.
that's, that's me
I
and
thought
Rich.
you were
That's
5'9".
Yeah, I know.
You're
5'8".
Huh?
only 5'8".
That's if I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut my mouth up right now. I'll shut up
It's
because
only
I
when
already
he's
have like
wearing a
30
heel.
thoughts in my head
Only
Are
because
when
you
he's
a
wearing a heel.
grower? Are you?
I'm both. I'm both.
Yeah. Now I might have to intentionally, talk that way because I know you're half asleep. Okay,
All
so
right.
I had to ask Pops because I literally felt like a little schoolgirl. I didn't know what. I was like, I couldn't even open them. I sat them down in my bed and I'm like, I'm too excited to open these. Like I was too excited.
Right.
And
But
then
when you
I'm
say
like,
schoolgirl, I think like someone who's just turned 19 jumping up and down with those little skirts, like, oh my God, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
that was me when I got the notice on my phone and it said that it was here. And I literally practically ran to the
I
mailbox.
give
I'm
up.
like,
I give up.
yes.
I can't.
And I had to ask Rich
Just
here
can't.
because, and I've said this and I've told this story. The first comic book I read as an adult
Hmm.
that wasn't Archie
Hmm.
was in Contessa.
What?
That was that was the first comic book because I thought about it. I had mistakenly said it was Hybrids because that was the first book I had ordered and backed on a
I'm gonna
campaign.
fucking cry. That's really sweet.
But I
Wow.
had to. The reason I remembered Rich was because
Mm.
I'm reading for anyone who's listening. Get someone to buy some of my art because I've backed a lot of fucking books, okay?
You
And a
did.
lot of them I've backed digitally because I couldn't afford these. That's why I'm gonna cry. One of the reasons that it excited me that I could even have like these were coming was because their campaigns fell at the right time. I was still working at the time, whatever.
Okay.
But
Well,
I
it's
organized, sweetheart.
mm,
I organized my Kindle with all my PDFs. I put all of my PDFs in different categories and collect, by author Rich Parada, and in
mm,
Contessa one, and I thought about it. And I'm sitting here. This was like last week or something, and I'm like, Hybrids was not the first comic book I read as an adult. In Contessa was.
wow. Thank you. I'm honored. I am truly
Way
honored and flattered
back
and all
in the
that
day,
other stuff.
after I met Christy, and then met Pops, and then met you, no, I met her, then you, and then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah.
But way back whenever you sent me the first thing Contessa, that was the first time I had read a comic book as an adult.
Aw, wow. I'm flattered. Thank you. I don't know what
I'm
to
so
say.
excited, and I can't
Yay.
stand it. I thought she said just taking a quick break, but can pop in if you. Well, yes. I was like, she's gonna get it. I'm like, I
Who is
was
she talking about? Who are you talking about?
Diana and Chris because
Oh
two
yeah,
of
pop
them,
them in. Yeah, pop them
yeah,
both in if you can.
they were on another stream, but she
I
asked.
got it. I got it under control. I
Okay,
got
so
it under
hopefully,
control.
yeah, they should hopefully be popping in any minute.
I make the magic happen. Is what I do.
Yeah, and it's weird. I thought that being an authorized admin user on my YouTube on my YouTube. Pops, you
On my
made me say yo.
YouTube.
I'm all yo pops. I'm
Yo,
all
Pops.
yo. He makes me think of yo, you know. Anyway,
Hey, yo.
apparently
Yo.
that's not because I don't even know what that grants you. I wonder what that grants you.
It lets me put links in the chat, like
No,
what Frog does.
Oh, beautiful people
I
are
know
here.
it. God.
Oh
Love
no.
you guys.
Beautiful people are here now.
Yay.
Yay.
Oh my God.
Beautiful people are here now. I love them. Hello, beautiful humans.
So to catch you up, we've talked about pussy. We've talked about
Pussy cats, you know, you and your mind. I
Italian
swear.
and a grower.
I never
and
said
how
pussy
you-
cats. I never said pussy. I said pussy cats. Oh, food.
Hey,
Chinese food.
kidding. It's a joke.
It's fucked up. I can't believe I
We
said
actually got Rich out of bed, y'all.
Hey, Rich, these are one of those like portable Happy Meals. They last about 10 years.
that. Mm.
I don't think it's Chinese, Rich.
Do this on purpose?
One time I was up, dude. No, shit you not. One time I was up in White Plains when I was living in New York City, and I was driving with my friend Dave, and we were going to we were going to hang out with a bunch of friends of ours, and we happened to stop on this road where there's two stores. One of them's a taxidermist, and the next right next door is a Chinese restaurant. And I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck? What do they do? They take the skin after they eat the food and then they give it to the taxidermist? I mean, it's disgusting. I'm like, I don't want to eat fox in my Chinese food. You know, come on, man, that's disgusting. Maybe I did.
This twice. So
Dory, are you going to make a bed sheet of comic books? Wow, that's provocative.
I literally you guys literally this is my bed. Wait, no, yeah, you can look. See all these Gemini mailers. I got all. Oh, okay. First of all,
Christmas in October.
The other to answer that question, my bed is my studio, aka my bed. It's the same place. It's not used for anything else. Might as well use it for art. You know, I sleep alone. Okay, I already read that one.
Hey, Dory, you're quite a lively lady, aren't you?
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
Rich is getting jealous.
I'm not jealous. I'm just.
I know.
Hi, Mike.
Rich, he's like a big protective brother. Okay.
Even though I'm shorter than you are. Fuck. Anyway.
You know what they say about short men?
Honey, what do they
say? They're not tall.
No, actually, this is what I can say. Being 5'10", because I'm 5'10". For Diane and Chris, hello, Diane and Chris. For those of you watching, Diane and Chris are here, and we're like old family. So we're like,
yeah, they're beautiful and sexy people. I love Diane and Chris. They're so beautiful and gorgeous.
When I
oh, he's gonna lick her. Ugh.
I tried. She moved.
Did you brush your teeth before you did that?
No. No.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Wow. That's marriage, brother.
Oh, barf.
No, the only reason she pulled away is because she didn't want him to make that makeup taste nasty look.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so the links for Chris's current campaign is in. Pops put it in chat for those of you watching. It's also in the description of the video. This is Cluster Fudge, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
But Diana, didn't we determine that I hadn't backed the book, or did I?
I sent it.
Yeah, we weren't sure, so we sent it anyway.
Because you questioned and good customer services. Just send it. It's no biggie. So it's all good.
And besides,
I was like, with all seriously, in all seriousness, I have backed a lot of books.
I know.
And I'm like, I don't know. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, well, I told you guys the other night. This is why I didn't. This must be why the universe told me to wait to read it, because now I can
just have a physical copy. Very cool.
We probably confused everybody because we always send out the PDF to everybody who orders. So they're probably like, did I back the PDF?
What did I back?
Well, wait, no, you're doing it right. The digital copy goes to everybody no matter what. But
right, exactly.
Not everybody does that, though. This is Cyclopean. This was the other.
Yeah.
So I have both my
That's sexy as fuck. I love that.
Beautiful, gorgeous books. Wait, That's no, that's backwards.
What are you doing?
It's
I
okay.
had
Okay.
It's a wraparound.
But I didn't. I was gonna tell. I was gonna. Well, real quick before I show. So thank you. And
You're welcome.
this was so
Thank
cute.
you.
I had to ask Pops what this was.
I'm gonna lay down.
Oh my
just like
gosh,
this.
you are so funny.
I
I
go,
gave you
Pops,
that because
what do you
Okay.
call this? I'm like, I kind of knew it was a card,
Yeah.
and I knew I could tell it was metal. But he's like, it's called a trading card.
it's a metal trading card.
Yeah. We got turned on to those a couple of years ago, and
And I
we
have a
included them in
sticker.
everything.
This
I'm
is
getting
this is
turned on
going
listening to this
artboard.
conversation. This is awesome. Anyway,
I
go ahead.
have an art board on my art bed in my
Oh,
art.
that's so sexy.
And you know what I was going to say about short men when I finally did go short for the first
Ooh, I
time?
wonder what you were gonna say. I want to hear it
They
now.
can get into some positions that other men with long, lanky legs just can't.
You're gonna make me have to go to bed, honey.
I'm telling you.
We're here to hopefully keep your marriage going for at least another night. Like, yeah. That's,
I can't. This is
all
like
I'm
this
saying
is too
I
X-rated
sleep
for
alone
me.
and have no one. Okay, so if you have someone, go F them right now.
Yes.
I'm no longer innocent. I'm no longer innocent. I am now corrupted forever.
Corrupted. We
Honey,
should-
is that the dog or is that you?
Do you guys want to see what you missed from the other creators out there?
yeah.
No,
course.
but all right. You'll show us anyway. I'm being an obnoxious dick for a
This
reason.
is
I
a
haven't
little.
spoke yet.
This is actually a photograph. This is on.
Well, that's
block.
lovely. What is that a card? What is that?
It's a sticker.
I
it's-
didn't get one.
It's a sticker.
Fucking Marv, why didn't you send me a sticker, you bastard?
Fucking Marv. It was probably. I didn't realize it was there.
Marv,
You know how I noticed
Probably
it? No,
blame
listen,
Mike.
maybe
I'm gonna blame Marv for that
have it.
one. He should have.
It was behind.
I
and
didn't get a sticker.
So I pulled the. Let me finish first, as I'm supposed to. Okay. I pulled the book out and I went like this. That's the only reason I saw it on the back.
So maybe you have a sticker, Rick. You just haven't found it yet.
I have to do that reach around and see if it's really deep in there. You know,
Yeah, you got to reach in and check.
Well, that's
I gotta
cool.
go all the way nice and deep and find it. There it is.
I'm
This
gonna get in so much
killer.
trouble here.
Oh,
This
so am
is-
I. I'm already going to
find,
hell as it is. You know, just from this conversation.
I know. Wait. What's that
All right.
one that Marv always? What's the one, Rich? That Marv? Oh, this one.
Which one?
Sin Killer.
Oh, nice.
Jesus Christ.
I love 2-page spreads.
Yeah,
right.
he should. I love Marv. He should never ever put the central figure right in the middle of where the page is going to be
And
split.
then he said,
I was gonna
"This is
mention
the
that.
original art
You
piece."
should never do that. That's
Oh,
lovely.
beautiful.
I actually have never done that, and I was thinking I should do that. Why would you never? Because it doesn't line
puts
up
a
right.
crease right in
Well,
the
it's not even so
middle.
much lining up right. It's just like that's where the book splits open. You know, you're taking the most
Well,
important
yeah.
image.
The central.
Oh, it's not. It's not in the middle of the book, Rich.
That big spread where he's sitting down on the chair. Yes,
It's
he
not
is.
the middle. It's not. The staples are right here. The staples are like they're 3 pages in before it.
Okay.
Anyways, it looks great. Just
I love you, Rich.
Mm,
I know what Rich is
I
saying.
love you
though,
too.
And I get it. So you're recommending don't try that myself. I
well,
could see
if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna do something like that for me, I would take you have to create a perspective where your central figure is on one side of the image or the other, and there's
Right.
something that the
Dory,
central figure is looking at.
digging yourself when you're showing something off,
What happened?
right?
I
I'm
knew it.
telling
I
her,
knew that's what he
keep
was going to
showing
say.
them books, you got to biggin yourself so people can see that.
This
Oh,
is the center of the book, as you're describing with the staples, and the
Well,
reason I wanted.
show me that spread. Show me that big spread. I'll tell you what I mean.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
serious.
explaining something
You want me to
about it.
spread again
Yeah.
for you?
Yeah, spread for me, baby. Okay, you see how he has that like that?
Oh, down his face and stuff.
Yes, like right down the middle. It's corrupting both images because it's like you have him looking at the hand that's reaching up, and the hand looks like it's split in half.
Mm.
If you're gonna do something like that, I mean, shit. I wish I was at my desk. I love the image. Don't get me wrong. It probably looks fantastic. It is fantastic, but the fold in the paper is corrupting both the power of the images.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because I know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Of course.
Because I'm that fucking good.
you are, man. You really
Oh!
are.
I'm all right. I'm okay. I'm not great.
I love your work.
I love my work too, but I love yours more.
Oh,
I
we're
love
having a love
yours.
fest here. We're gonna get in
I
trouble.
love you. Do you love
I know,
me?
right, Diane? Can you go inside and make us some coffee or some shit for like a couple hours?
I want a sandwich.
I'm gonna give you a
Yeah.
Sam. I'm gonna give you a kielbasa. That's what I'm gonna give you.
You guys.
And I want your if you give me your bratwurst, I'll have a kielbasa. You know.
I'm
shit
just
like
gonna
that.
hide over here. I'm just gonna
Yeah, no, it's late. It's late, like getting late for everyone. So I
I know,
also
it's
opened a book called
You getting
Turkey
late for
Shark.
everyone? Oh, it's not even fucking 10 o'clock where you guys are. You
Hold
pussies.
on.
Give me a fucking break. It's 3 o'clock in the morning for me.
Also yell at me again. Okay, so
I'm not
I
yelling.
I
Turkey
also,
sharks.
not you. Is I also opened Turkey Sharks. This is
That's
Turkey
cool.
sharks.
this
Oh,
is a pretty.
wow.
This is
That
a.
looks really good.
the
That
first
looks really
one.
nice.
That's really cool.
It's by Cutthroat Comics. Is the name of
Mm-hmm.
and it's Josh Nealis is the creator, and tons of names on this book. I'm not read them. I'm not going to read them all out right this minute.
You're not?
No. And then I got this came the other day. This is Life on Cora by Mike Jimmy. I know you two. I want to say Chris and Diana know who Mike Jimmy is.
Look how big it is.
Is that oversized? That looks like it's
yes,
a big
that's
book.
the A4 UK size
Oh,
version.
that's beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. The A4 UK is essentially letter size. A4 UK size is 8 1/4 by 11 3/4.
Okay.
And then
It differs slightly from letter size.
Marv gave me
And
an
then there's that
original
one.
art piece of Billy Idol.
Wow.
That's
really
lovely.
Rebels now.
He cried more. Wow.
And then
He's like 60 years old or something now, and maybe older.
Then I did this today, Chris.
I saw that on Facebook. I was like, look, she's doing Venom.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Very
That's
good.
awesome.
I want to say Pops and I were trying to figure it out, or I was trying to figure it out earlier. The first character I ever did was a Spider-Man for Pops' grandkid.
Yep.
And then I did a Raikou, and I did a Harley. I actually sketched Harley when I was on Rich's show, and then
You
and
did.
now I've done Venom. I feel Joker. I did a Joker.
I'm doing another Sunday. I'm doing another drawing with another person, Dory. I'd love it if you joined us again on Sunday coming up.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Yay.
Is a Electra fan, Dory.
Who is Pops?
Sophia, the little munchkin that was down here earlier. She is a Electra fan. That's why there's so much Electra art on my walls, because she always tells everybody, "Will you draw Electra?"
You know, I'm not gonna be able to say no.
Well, I was gonna say, when you are ready to do a hot female, there you go.
I love that. I have one.
Who? No, you have the one.
Kissing Elvis?
Yeah, I have the one. Yes, I have
the
the
Elvis
one.
or Andrew Dice Clay? Who is that?
It's Andrew Dice Clay.
I recognize that one too.
He's never posted and showed it off on social media, but he has.
No, I haven't, because I like to keep something private between us, something special. So I don't know what the fuck you want me to tell that. Okay, fine.
I was fucking with you. It was a joke.
I know. So was I.
Trust me, if I really, 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 really wanted you to go blasting all that over on social media and post
I would have done it.
I would have messaged you already, and I don't. He also has the original of this one.
This is, I will say this without any type of doubt. The art that is in that book, it is.
Have you looked at the color version yet?
Yes, I have, and I've seen. Of course, I have.
Well, I just gave all my. No, I'm asking actually as a professional ask. I emailed that to all my backers.
That is, it's one of the boldest images that I've ever seen. I love the placement of color, and the way you have it thematically set up is just gorgeous.
Mhm.
This is that haiku book that Diana and Chris know. You guys don't
I'm
mind.
hot for it. I love
You
it.
She said, "Yeah, you guys don't mind me." I wanted to show them what this is.
What a
All of my
baby with it.
backers have the PDFs of these.
Yeah.
And that's why I wanted to end it like
I
after
love
showing
that.
off everything else. I wanted to show you guys and the
Mm.
coloring book. This is so fucking rad.
I
By the way,
love it.
the coloring book came out way better than I expected.
That looks amazing.
That's nuts. I like that.
I like that.
So now I've already established the answers to this question from Diana.
What?
Mr. Parada.
Oh no. What?
I know you're a busy man, and
I'm not busy at all right now. I'm laying on a couch.
He's so testy sometimes.
No, I am not. The fuck? Anyway.
I wanted to ask if you were going to participate in the backers contest and paint or color one of the pieces. Have you read that email?
No.
Hey, I don't blame him. I don't man, I get so many emails from so many people. It's like
I started coloring one piece.
But it was an email from me.
yeah, but I mean, it's like I open up my email and it's like, oh, there's 200 today.
I'm gonna have to start sending like maybe some selfie.
And it's all comic related.
I'm gonna have to
all
start
from comic people, but it's like by the time I've gone through 200 emails, I wasted an hour that I could have been out promoting people live.
Who's emailing you? How do you have 200 emails? Who are these people?
How does he not have 200 emails? He should have 200 emails an hour, this man.
I try to write him 3 times a day just so he doesn't forget my name.
I love your business cards. I love when it comes to business cards, my opinion is always simple, better. The simpler, the better.
What does it say? Is it like a big letter H or something?
Yeah,
a little door on
it. Their company is Hero Shack Press.
Whose card is that?
Chris.
That's ours.
Oh, it's Chris and Diane.
Don't worry. There's no home address on here. I'm not gonna.
It's okay. You know, Diana sent those out to all our backers, and now I get these weird phone calls from people who won't leave messages, so I don't answer them. So if you're one of those people, leave a message and I'll get back to you, because otherwise I'm like, I'm not answering anything I don't recognize, because I usually get people trying to sell me stuff.
Cat hair.
Josh asked me, Josh said I was supposed to have a magnet in my thing, but there was no magnet. But apparently I got a Critical Blast magnet.
Ooh.
Very cool.
I'm jealous now.
I'm not.
I have more than one. I have a sticker too.
He does? You do?
Yeah, man. Have you seen his puppet guy? Marmalade?
Oh,
Marmalade?
Yeah. I was interviewed by Marmalade.
Marmalade Turkey Shark.
It was very, it's so funny. That is probably the only stream. That is probably the only stream I've ever been on, either as the person streaming or as a guest, where I didn't cuss and I didn't go on some sexual innuendo off rails, because even though it's RJ Carter, I couldn't go do it. Like my mama brain came on. Like I
feel like you're talking to a 9-year-old. Yeah.
And my mama brain came on, and I couldn't talk to Marmalade the way I would talk to RJ.
I had Marmalade on First Timer Spotlight on. Okay, I had him on that show early in the show's history.
Look how sexy Rich is all laying back.
Hold up, because I had the grandkids interview Marmalade.
How cool is that?
That's cool.
All 4 of them were sitting here, and they all drew Marmalade, and I just rolled all them pictures up and sent them to RJ. He should have got them like today or maybe tomorrow. He'll get them. But
are you sending me my Dory?
All the pictures the kids drew of Marmalade, I sent to RJ.
That's awesome.
So
That's
awesome.
Pretty Lady Marmalade.
There's like 8 pictures in there that the kids drew for him.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
They love the puppet.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
I didn't know you were Spanish.
That's French, you dolt.
Please tell me you were kidding. Oh my God, he was kidding. I'm like,
well, it's just like the time I said he's got a unique.
I was singing fucking Oh God, Moulin Rouge, whatever the fuck. What was that? Pretty Lady
That's
Marmalade.
it was
All right, and then it's
Yeah.
like voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir, and you're like, is that Spanish?
Well, technically,
Like, what the?
it's voulez-vous coucher avec moi.
Yes,
Hey,
I know
Tori,
that.
I'm
I'm
gonna tell you
aware. I
something.
was alive when that song was made.
wait
Yes,
till
I
you
My
know.
say
accent, but my accent
know.
is better.
And you can't hear me. Hey, Dory, guess what?
What, man?
What?
Started coloring. I started coloring for the coloring contest. I was up till 2 a.m. last night, coloring like a crazy lady.
Yay! I'm
Oh,
excited.
You know, remember how I'm super excited and happy. And are you coloring digitally or traditional?
I'm doing, well, I was going to surprise you. I'm doing a digital and I'm going to do a traditional coloring
How you gonna do the traditional?
with
You
pencils.
print the PDF.
Ooh, that's gonna take a while. That's a
I
discipline.
know. Yeah,
That's a
but
hell of a
I'm not-
discipline.
But
And
listen, it's-
You're not gonna tell me what you're coloring? Are you gonna
No.
leave that to be a surprise?
yeah. I
Okay.
want it to be a surprise because I'm doing two
Let's
different
go.
pieces. And I'm going to put
God.
a note with it. You don't have to use both pieces, but I just want to do it because I love to color.
Ugh, I had the most ungodly hours.
I don't know what I'm doing. Like I color for me. I don't have like any training or anything like that. I just enjoy it.
You should have seen it when I showed her the layers. Oh my god!
Oh my gosh! What's that? What's that?
Since you know all my
That's a blank canvas.
yes,
Yeah, I
it is.
was gonna say
a handful of my favorite lovelies and backers and all these people in my world are here. Rich has already seen this. I'm pretty sure Pops already has. So what they're talking about, Rich, because you didn't check your email, is
I don't deserve this.
You can punish me later. Okay, so
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna shut up.
you can
Anyway,
take
please.
You can take one or as many images out of the book you want and color it.
Right.
Either traditional
Yeah.
or digitally, however you want. And the winner of this coloring contest it was only given to my backers. Nobody else can participate. The winner is going to get bridges.
I love it.
Do you remember this piece, Rich?
I wouldn't give that away. That's an heirloom.
He is like one of my biggest fans. He's gonna make
that's a fucking Dory. That's an heirloom.
She already put it in print.
That's something you pass on to the next.
Diana's like, no. She's giving it.
Dory. Wait, guys, shh, one sec. Dory, that's something you pass on to your children.
What?
That picture is something you pass on to your children. It can have that as a fucking legacy painting. I would never give that away. Maybe a print.
No, so
that's gorgeous. Well,
well, you know, the winner of the
what do I know?
What do you know?
I don't know anything.
You can take any of the images from the book, Rich, and color it to be entered into the contest.
How about I just draw one?
Show off.
And I do that.
I'm gonna accept this challenge. I'm gonna accept this challenge for Rich. I want you to draw something in Dory style.
Oh, there's no way I could do that. It's impossible. That's impossible.
Mermaid? Have you seen Mermaid or the girl?
I cannot do that. I don't flow like she does. I cannot do that.
No.
Oh fuck! Come on, man.
His character. His character work on their faces and their body proportions are far more realistic than mine. But which means it's
boring.
I didn't say it had to be a person.
Let me finish. And that's what I'm saying. His mermaid, totally in my style. His girl in the bathtub, totally my style. Now, not with the exception of the fact that I am nowhere near as good as he is at the proportion thing. I can't.
Who cares?
No.
It doesn't matter. Yours is interpretive. Mine is there with big titties and water. I don't know. That's it. It's just big titties and water.
I actually did post her for sale, but the one I thought about taking her off my website is the pregnant mom. Remember the one I sent you, Rich, the one that's the pregnant mom. I thought about taking that off my site. I might have to leave that, like what you were saying about what you were saying just now about my kids. But you know it's actually an illegal document. You guys are gonna,
my birth certificate.
I might have to change this. You guys are going to all think I'm nuts when I say this.
What?
But it's an illegal document that when I die, if I die, any unsold art is to be destroyed. My children know that they don't get to make a fortune off my work. Because in my opinion, if anyone out there hears this, if you want my art, buy it while I'm alive. Because if you wait until I'm dead, you don't deserve my art.
Ooh, yeah.
Wow, that is a statement, young lady.
I'm serious. Have you ever?
I get it, though. I get it.
It's very frustrating. I know this kid. Him and his brothers had to sell all this art after his dad died, and they were giving away his art for like half off of it. And this man's art is fucking. It should never have been sold. Right. The retail was too low, in my opinion. And what these poor kids were no. I really think the reason people wait until someone dies or it's a special moment to go buy the art is because of that. And I'm like, no, you're not going to get to benefit off of my death.
I couldn't tell you if I tried. I don't know why anybody waits till they die. What the fuck is that?
I don't understand it. Well, that was one of the reasons why you guys just watched me open all these goodies. This is my yumminess is all bagged up again for later because I have to make sure everything stays in good bags. Because I've got my
I love that. That's what I say.
On top for later. My cyclopean and cluster fudge, and my turkey
cyclopic cromcantessi.
I'm so proud that I know how to say that. What did I call it earlier, Pops? I called it octopian, or I don't even know.
In the last room we're in, they were combining cluster fudge and cyclopean and all sorts of names.
Getting all the names jacked up.
Oh yeah, God, the cyclopean glaive. It's like one of the children of Thanos or something.
I'll probably change my mind and let my kids sell my art. But
oh my God. Melancholy turkey sharks.
I've done a really good job at one of my New Year's resolutions for a change. I actually made the commitment earlier this year to only buy from indie creators or to choose to try to find an indie creator to do or to buy from rather than, mainstream bullshit. That was part of it. And then I have a few artist friends. We want to either do art exchanges or buy each other's work because I'm over it, man. I'm over this idea that people aren't going to want your stuff until you're gone. But not everybody's like that. I have a painting over there that's going to one of my backers and Rich was there. Rich was there the day I finished her online live. And I had never gone live until Mother's Day of this year. And the only reason I was ever brave enough to go live and show anyone me painting was because of this man over in that little corner right there called the Richness. Because he was doing it and I'm like, you're letting people watch you draw.
That's not the only thing I let people watch me do. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you have an OnlyFans?
I used to.
Yes, he does.
I got taken off though.
Are you pervert?
Oh, I'm really horrifying. There were times, it involves blood, feces, and a couple of extinct animals at this point. So I'm just pretty bad with that.
Oh, thanks for posting that. So for all of so then Pops did a spoken word poetry video.
Yes,
since when?
Oh,
when did you do that? How did I miss that one? That's awesome.
Look, I remember that poem that I wrote, "Call Me Freedom."
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The people over at Good Stuff Comic Skaters put a video to it, put a beat to it, added some background vocals from their daughter, Little Good Stuff, and she just killed it. She brought the thing to life, dude.
Oh wow, man! I got to see that at some point. All right, I'll check that out.
Because this gets better. Hey, this gets better.
All right.
This morning, Mr. Garner, who's a professional producer and whatnot, hit me up. He's like, "Hey man, you guys mind if I remix that?" And I was like, "Oh no!" And I got with good stuff, and I said, "Hey man, you guys, do you mind if this dude remixes it?" And he's like, "Oh hell no!" And we sent him all the elements, and he's remixing it, and we're gonna re-release it.
Well, Pop says it's okay because, shameless self-promotion is supposed to be 50-50. While we're
That's
on
what I
that
said.
topic and we're talking about art, I'm super excited that you're coloring Diana. And that she's going to do one of each kind, traditional and digital. Like that excites me to no end because I'm doing both. I've been doing both. And then I got past the email message kind of thing, and I was invited to submit an audition tape to do the voiceover speaking for an audiobook.
Congratulations. Good for you.
Now, it doesn't mean I'll get hired. It doesn't mean that they'll be happy with it. But yes, they listened to a bunch because what made me think of it was Pop's poetry video, because they asked if I had any sampling of my work, and I sent them I have a playlist on my channel that has every poem I've ever done, spoken word, and I sent them the playlist link and Magic Man. Magic Man is one of my longest poems, and it's the one poem that Facebook gave me. I got Facebook in 2009.
It's
and
Magic Man.
The only time I've ever been banned off
Holy
Facebook
crap!
and
I
put
got
in
more.
jail. The
Holy
only time
crap.
I've ever Pops.
What?
I got more.
You got more of what?
I've ever been put in Facebook jail because of my video Magic Man. It's too sexual.
Really?
Anyway,
I'm getting blown away over here. That's
Pops talks over me a lot.
I'm getting blown away over here. It's crazy.
What happened? What is it? What's up?
I just got another email. This email has the link to the HoloCromCon NFTs that are for sale.
Hey.
Oh, so I'm doing that self-promotion thing, Dory. What can I tell you?
I'm like, what?
I'm not promoting anything. I don't care about me right now. I'm just too busy.
Well,
playing
you
back
have
the
a
couch.
store. You have the Incontessi store, right?
Yeah.
What
about it?
What's
it's
the
going,
link?
right?
Oh, the link? You don't have to.
It's that
I have to update it. No, wait. I think I did. Yeah, it's a Square Store thing. I think I updated it already.
It helps a lot if we have that link up where we can share it every now and then, Rich.
I gotta send it to you then.
I'm just saying, bro.
I know. No, I don't have that much stuff on there. I have to.
I had it at one time.
Frig, do I have to do? I don't want to put too much stuff up there because a lot of the stuff that I'm gonna sell or for whatever it is going to be on the Kickstarter. I have a whole bunch of I'm doing most of the book in traditional art now because the first the second issue I posted 8 pages as rewards, and the first 7 went in 24 hours, and the last one to be purchased was the double page spread. Those sold out super quick. So thank you, Dory. That's sweet of you. Thank you, honey baby. I love you.
I love you too, my darling.
I know. And I'm saving the pages for Kickstarter stuff, but I'm gonna have other stuff up there. I should have tarot cards by the time the 3rd issue comes out. I'm gonna try because it's not easy. Maybe issue 4.
You haven't done those yet, right?
I've done 1, and then I stopped because I realized, hey, you know what? I still have to finish issue 2. Great idea. So maybe I should finish that first before I do anything else.
When you are up for a conversation about an idea, a concept I have, let me know, because I think it's something that you would enjoy doing, and you'd probably rather do it than me. But I think it's Anyway. Okay, so I was gonna open up the other thing I was gonna open up. Oh, I went to the wrong fucking link. Was the campaign for those of you watching or that will watch this later. Cluster Fudge 2. Excellent. So That link is, again, for anyone watching, that link is in the chat.
Thank you. Yes.
And
Check it out.
it's in the chat, and Pops put it in the chat, but it's in the link description for this.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
We do appreciate that. Yeah,
really
that's awesome.
Please, the two of you are so sweet. You know, you're putting all this stuff, you're doing everything you can to get this thing going out. There's your first thing that you're throwing out there, man. We're all. It sounds very High School Musical-ish, but we really are all in this fucking thing together because we're all competing. All of us are competing against, you know, the Hydra that is that fucking poisonous mouse that has permeated its bullshit into every single pop culture thing that we knew and loved when we were growing up. And now Superman's son is bisexual, which I don't know how to fucking react to that. I mean, it's Superman, you know.
Yeah.
It's like he might as well make Captain America gay. I'm like, no, that ain't happening.
Everybody in comics on the Western side gay now, and it just leaves more room for us to make comics, Rick.
Yeah, I think so. But because you're catering.
It's a very small market.
Well, it's also very it's hard to say anything against representation along those lines. I mean, that's great, but you're taking a character who has been decidedly male for close to a century, and now his son is bisexual. And it's really full front. And I actually was watching a snippet of that interview on CNN where the writer, I think he's Australian or something. I don't know who the hell that guy was. Tom Taylor, I think, whatever. And he really sounded proud of himself that he upset a lot of Americans. And I'm like, if you want to get petty, you know, that's exactly the thing to say.
Yep.
You know, because the overwhelming majority of, you see, the 99.9% of Americans aren't assholes. You know, sorry. It's just like, come on.
There is a whole thing on that side of the fence where they are trying hard to upset people. They're like, what else can we do to mess with these people's minds? Let's turn Peter Parker into a girl or whatever their next thing is going to be.
I hope to God it's not controversy based, because if it is, that's just a cheap way of getting things done.
I think it is, unfortunately, because that's why the stories aren't endearing. Like, I read something today about how manga is popular despite having a lot of homosexuality in it. And I commented, they're not American heroes that have been around for decades.
That's the thing. Exactly. That's the thing. I don't care about. I don't care if you introduce new gay characters. I don't care if you introduce transgender characters. If they're great, we're gonna buy the fucking book. We already have.
Yep.
I was working at Marvel when North Star came out as gay. You know, and that wasn't. It wasn't like it wasn't thrown. It was. I think it had maybe a couple of news articles, but it wasn't thrown all over the place like it's this big fucking thing. And it's like, yeah, okay, we had a feeling he was gay. I mean, look at him. No offense. He was very flighty. He was a skier. He was always surrounded by women, never touched them. He was always very flighty, very, how can I say it? He didn't have a masculine gait whenever he was drawn, especially when John Byrne drew him.
Yes.
You know, him and his sister, Jean-Marie Barbier. Don't ask me how I know all of Alpha Flight, but.
Can we please change the subject?
Okay, I'm sorry.
I no offense, but that, yeah, Pops and I, yeah, no. But anyway, so
what?
All light and love, and I got no opinion that I will say publicly to any of that. Other than saying that one of my stand-up jokes is a man coming up to me and he goes, "How come you don't have any political jokes in your stand-up comedy?" And my answer, because this happened, this was most of my comedy is based on a true story, and I answered the guy, "I don't masturbate in public either. So, what's your point?"
Am I masturbating right now?
I don't know, do we?
I'm only using one hand to hold the phone.
I was just using an example of why I'm asking kindly and politely and sweetly and with love and with joy to please change this.
Poor Diana, she's like, "Oh my God." She keeps ducking out the screen.
It's too late for this. Oh my
Truthfully,
God.
it's a
I
topic
want to know
that
more about this public masturbation personally. Like, what?
if you're someone like me that mentors them and is an ally to them, those kind of discussions get very fucking confused.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Superman still.
I'm not talking about the comic book world. I'm talking about me as who I am in my public persona.
Yeah.
I have a following of survivors of a myriad of things. And the
Right.
last thing I need any of them to think is that I would advocate any world where they're not accepted. Because
Right.
It's not a question of acceptance.
I know, sweetie, I know that you know, Rich, you know, I know.
Yeah, there's
You know
under no circumstance. But I will say this flat out, if like I have to. There is no circumstance whatsoever that I would ever trust for a person like me,
Yes.
who, if I'm gonna confess anything, was consistently berated and bullied by friends, family, and teachers because I was in special education for the longest time. Trust me, when you're called retard and you have
I
150
know.
IQ, it's really confusing.
Yeah.
I know that you know. I know
So
that's not
really,
what
truly, the last thing I would ever do is persecute someone because of any type of gender preference.
I
Right.
totally
My
know.
only thing is that what it would be is that some people and some companies, they do shit for shock value. That's what we're alluding to.
Oh yeah, exactly. And that's great. And I appreciate that because that I agree with. I agree that if you in my opinion, it's offensive to the LGBT gay community and all the other letters that they identify. It's really offensive for anyone to target them commercially
Mm-hmm.
and use their own sexuality and sex identities and all of those things to use that to get their money is
Exactly.
fucking offensive.
They did that with New Warriors.
Yep.
They tried doing that shit with New Warriors when they introduced 2 transgender characters, and from what I remember, the transgender community is like, "What the fuck is this?
Right. Like,
Well,
why do you
what are you doing? This is insulting the transgender people."
exactly? They do the same thing with different races. They do the same thing with even different ethnicity, or not
Oh,
ethnicities,
God,
but
it's
socio backgrounds based on economics. You know, all of it. So
Economics is the true great divide. Okay, because you
Yes,
have
it is.
rich people
Yeah.
of every race and rich people of every denomination, and then
Yep.
you have poor people of every race and every denomination. The
That
great
is very
divide
true.
is wealth. And nobody will ever convince me different on that. The great
And
divide.
That's the truth. That's why.
and they all need to just have a lot more love and peace and lots of sex.
We also don't need a company that owns 60% of all the entertainment that we watch.
This is true.
You do realize that 8 out of I
yeah,
just found out over the last 5 or 6 years,
Yeah.
the 8 out of the 10 top grossing movies of those years are all Disney.
Oh, it goes
Oh,
further.
you're gonna be fucking kidding me.
It goes further than that. In all time, okay, all time, from the beginning of dawn of time till now, there's literally 4 or 5 movies on the top 100 grossest, not grossest in like throw up gross, but like in terms of earning money worldwide. Okay, so I looked this up: 100 top movies that gross the most amount of money of all time. There's a handful that are not Disney, Marvel with all the superhero stuff, the Fast and the Furious franchise, and there was one other franchise. I'm thinking, I can't remember who it was. The only top grossing movies, those other top 5 movies that exist, were non-Disney. There was only like 5 out of 100 movies. 100 of all time. They're owned by
3 major
Fast and the Furious.
Own everything.
Oh, those gross tons of money.
That franchise, because most of the number one, or most of those 100 movies were franchise movie types or whatever, but they're owned by Disney. Or who was
Disney,
the one?
Warner Brothers,
Warner
or
Brothers.
yeah. I mean,
The
there's
big
only three
studios.
major media
Two,
companies
like two
anymore.
or
They own
three.
it all.
And get the best. This was and I'm a fan. One of my favorite was the only out of those other 5 movies, or out of this 100 list of 100 movies, there was only a handful. Not only were they not Disney or not big stream or mainstream or whatever, but they were the only ones that weren't sequel bullshit. Franchise movies like part 1, part 2, part 3 bullshit.
Yeah, you don't see too many good original movies.
No, you don't. You do not. It's very
Avatar,
rare.
They were
Of a
like
turd.
movies like, and they were, and 2 or 3 of those little handful were all James Cameron.
I was about to say, James Cameron seems to be a little root there too, huh? He's got a couple in there.
Well, here's what's cool, Chris, is and I think it's cool. He's the only one whose movie was not from one of those big mongrels or whatever. And his movie grossed as much money as a franchise in total. Like his one movie grossed more than whole franchises of movies.
I thought was good. He's the action adventure version of Michael Mann. There's no that I have yet to see a bad Michael Mann movie. And I mean, James Cameron has a formula he sticks with, but he does it so damn well that it still looks fresh, you know. It's like, I mean, the Terminator 2, both Terminators, and thankfully he ended the quote unquote franchise there. It wasn't even a franchise; it was just a continued story.
Yeah, exactly.
Aliens was, forget it. I give up. That was insane. And Titanic was beautifully shot and beautifully done. So many ways.
I was curious because there was rumors that and it almost happened. It almost happened, but it's not going to happen at this point. Right now, it's not going to happen. But they were going to give him the Aliens franchise back. They were going to give it back to James Cameron, and he was going to pick up with another third one. But it was going to be a correct sequel to what the second one left off at.
Man, David Fincher did the third one. He frightens me.
No, the third one was the French Jacques something or the other.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I was wrong.
Let me break in here real quick. I got to check out. I have a business meeting.
Okay.
What time is it? What time is it?
It's 3:17 in the morning here.
This is the longest mail call ever, but I'm the newbie that has all these business. I'm like, yes.
30 at night. I have to go get it accomplished.
Okay. Thank you guys.
I have a business with my bed.
Yay. Love you all.
Co-partner.
Love you guys. I will check you out.
Bye.
I'm going.
All right. I'll see you soon.
Don't leave, Rich. Don't leave.
No, okay. I won't leave.
Oh, I was just gonna say was that what they wanted to do, and James was on board with it, but then they decided to go different ways, and COVID happened, and I think COVID's probably what really killed the idea, was that they were gonna basically take James Cameron, and he was gonna start with another 3, but it was gonna completely ignore anything they did, and it would be a complete absolute sequel, third one to the original storyline. Remember when it ended with her and the kid and Hicks and that, I was like, when I first heard that rumor, I was like, yeah, that would be rad. So I just wanted to finish my story and then I can let you
go. Okay.
And then there were 2.
And then there were 2.
And then there were just us.
I know.
Do you need a head massage?
No. I need a coffee.
Oh.
I'm a sleepy week.
You're going to go back to sleep is what you probably should do.
No, I'm probably not going to. It's too late. If I'm awake, I'm awake. I'm fucked when it comes like that.
Do you want to see the pregnant mom?
Sure. I'd love to.
Okay.
Yes.
I just know, pictures don't really do, there's only so much a picture is going to show you.
Let's see.
Can you even see that?
No, because you're pixelated.
I am.
Yeah, it's
Oh, well.
okay. It's all
It's
right.
okay. I know you've seen her. She's beautiful.
Of course she is. You painted her. Get the fuck away.
All right.
There.
Well, thank you for joining me and being here to commemorate opening all those yummy goodies.
Of
That
course I
that
was.
was awesome. So,
Mm,
and for everybody else, for whoever came on and whoever was there, thank you for being here and thanks for watching. And we will see y'all on the flip side.